So my name is Moritz. I am from Berlin, Germany. I work at Elucid and I'm a backend software developer. So before the bootcamp, I worked as a mechanical engineer and a project manager in a company that produces and develops audio equipment for audio recording. I think that one thing that gave me courage to switch careers was that the job market for software developers, web developers was and is pretty good right now. And another thing was that the atmosphere in software development and startup companies is quite different to the atmosphere in like larger, medium-sized companies. And that's also something that gave me some push. Before joining Le Wagon, I did a lot of research, I did a lot of Googling, and also I talked to a friend of mine who studies computer science, and we had a lot of chats about which bootcamp would be the best suit for me. So one thing that in the end was a driver for my decision was that the curriculum from Le Wagon looked pretty good, and also the part-time option, and in the end, after a lot of talks, I decided this would be the best fit. The best thing that happened to me during the bootcamp was, as I was already applying during the bootcamp, by just telling, okay, this is what I'm doing right now, this is the curriculum, I already got hired. So yeah. After finishing the bootcamp, as I already knew that I would start as a backend developer, but I think also if you want to start as a front-end developer, I would assume that would be a good way to go is to learn testing. I don't think that I suffered from, or I don't suffer from imposter syndrome, but of course sometimes with the amount of stuff that you learn during the bootcamp, but of course you will still learn after the bootcamp, it can feel sometimes overwhelming, but I think this is natural, and I think this will never change even if you become senior. I think the bootcamp gave me a good fundamentals for how software development works, how pieces are put together. I think you will learn a lot of like things from scratch and how, for example, a web development framework works, the MVC pattern and stuff like that. And I think by Le Wagon teaching this from scratch and then putting all the pieces together, you get a very good basic understanding of how things work and can progress from there. I think those are two things that I can say confidently.